So this is your science class, and in previous class we already covered all the question and answer of chapter one, and then now today we are going to start with the chapter number two, that is the living world. So all the students are required to take out your books and keep in front of you, so that we like both of us must have on the same pages. Okay, so take out your books, take out page number 9. Okay. So first line is written here. List the things seen in pictures. Say whether they are living or the non-living. Okay, so what happened actually when we see around us? What we see, there are two types of things which is present around us. For example, look at the picture that there is a tree, there is a girl sitting on the stairs reading books, and there is a boy standing holding the kite, and there is a hen, there is a house, there is a cloud, there is a bird, right? So, what is the like what we can observe in this picture, that mainly there are two types of things which one is non-living and one is living things. Okay, now what are the non-living things? How do we identify what is non-living thing? So those things which don't breathe or don't respire or don't do any bio activity like respiration, you can say reproduction, growing, all this bioactivity which do not do is known as the non-living thing, while the living things like perform most of the bioactivity like respiration, growing, taking, breathing. So these all are activity which is done by the only living things. So in this way we can differentiate between living things and non-living things. So characteristics of living things, there are many kinds of plants and animals around us. They show some similarities and some differences, yet with the help of certain features, we can tell that they are all living things. These features are not seen in non-living things. Okay, so what does it mean that there are many kinds of plants and animals around us? Yes, like for example, we see different types of plant around us: tree, herbs, shrubs, small plant, short plant, spine. The plant having lots of spines, lots of thorns on it. Some so some are very long trees, some are very short in size. And in animals also we see a number of variety. For example, there are some big animals. They are some of them are too small, like insects, right? So, yet with the help of certain features, we can tell that they are all living things. What are the certain features? Certain features is like that they can grow, they respiration, they search for their food from one place to another place, right? But now what happens with non-living thing? Mostly they are stable at one place. They don't move from one place to another place. In the same way, they don't require food to survive, right? So such features are said to be the characteristics of non-living things. And now we will study it, in this chapter what actually the living in what actually the living things do. Okay. Now, can you tell, you will see that what differences do we see between the young ones and the adults in the picture? Okay. Now there is the picture given in which in one picture in the small children are standing, and in second picture a very young youth like girl and boy is standing. In third picture is it's like your mama papa age adult one is standing, and one is the older one which older one, like your grandfather or grandmother. So what you are seeing in this picture, like different types, there in a living things also, living things also, there are different stages of living things. One is childhood, then adult one, then younger one, then older one, right? So a baby grows up to become an adult person, woman or man. During the period of its growth, the baby gains in height, weight, and strength. In the same manner, all animals grow into adults in a certain period. Generally, humans require 18 to 21 years for this growth. Find out how long it takes for the young ones of hens, cow, and dogs to grow into adult. Now, what happened? What is exactly saying that it's okay that we understand that now that there is a like classification is done between living things and non-living things. But inside the living things also different types of classification is done. Like for example, childhood days, baby days, or the youngster days, or the adult one days, or the old one days. Now what happened, actually how it changes by the help of gaining weight, gaining height, gaining strength, right? The small kid is not able to push like a light weighted table also. But yeah, like you can see, you can a girl or a boy who is at the teenager, they are able to move the light table or the heavy table also, right? So what happened, their strength increases, their height increases with their strength also, and their weight also gain gradually, right? So in the same manner, all the animals and like us animals also grows in the same way. They and we when we you will observe it very carefully, you will see that in a human requires around 18 to 21 years for this growth. So after 21 years, like almost you will see that the growing in a height is stopped for everyone, right? So it has been observed that around 18 to 21, after 18 to 21 years, the growth in the human beings is stopped. In the same way, it happens in the animals also. And now we will see that how actually it happens in the animals when they stop growing and when they starts growing. Okay. Now, in on the page number 10, see that there is one picture is given here, sapling in a pot. Tie a thread to the tip of the potted sapling. Keep the thread stretched and tie it to a peg or nail above the plant. What do you observe after 10 to 15 days? What tell us that the plant has grown taller? In all plants, it is mainly the width and the height of the stem that grows. As they grow, some plants develop branches while others do not. Though all living things grow, animals grow only for a certain period. Plants, on other hand, grow as long as they live. The growth of the living things occurs from within the body, which means that the growth occurs in all part of the body. Okay, now, but what happens in plants? It happens in different way. Like in human being, we have a certain age for growing, but what happens in plant? Plants never stop to grow till the time the plant specific plant will be alive. It like keeps growing. Okay, might be not in height, but in might be growing through the several branches, might be grows through the new branches, but the growing always occurs. Okay, now for example, you will say that the herbs plants are very short inside and they never grow, right? But actually they grow. What happens? They spread themselves around us. वो क्या होता है, एक ही जगह पे वो अपने आप को grow करने के लिए multiple plants they used to grow. So that is also the part of growing only. Okay, so and there is experiment. It's written here that what happened, one short plant has been hanged with the help of peg, and after some time what happened, when the plant grows, the tight thread becomes loose. So this experiment is showing the in plants also growing is occurs. And main thing is to understand in this that plants never stops growing till the time the plant is alive. Okay, it might be the growing through the new branches, but in human beings what happened, we stop after growing certain periods. In next class, we will study about the food is necessary for growth, why food is necessary for growth, and cover all the points. Till the time, what you will do, just give a reading to the page number 10 and 11, so that you will better understand what we are studying. Okay, so till the time, take care and bye bye.